This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dory Stewart.
Welcome back to another episode of the FXBG Neighbors Podcast, where we share the stories of our favorite local brands. I've got two special guests joining me today. We've got Marlon and Adrianne Heron joining us. They are with Hit and Run Archery Games. Marlon and Adrianne, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm excited to dive in and learn more about you and your business. So let's start there. Share with me, what is Hit and Run Archery Games?
Well, Dory, thanks for having us, and I'm glad you asked. Hit and Run Archery Games is an exciting new concept to the Fredericksburg area. First, picture this: laser tag, but instead of lasers and guns, we use bows that shoot soft tip arrows. Now, Hit and Run is a high energy, adrenaline filled archery combat activity. We're a veteran owned business, and we bring the sport of archery combat to the Fredericksburg community. Adrian and I own the business with our three daughters, which also makes us a family-owned business. Now, we have several game modes, and the standard style of play, though, is to essentially stay in the game, similar to dodgeball, by avoid being hit by the projectiles, the foam tip arrows in this case. It's a ton of fun and a total body workout.
This sounds like a blast. It sounds like it's such a fun business to run. It's a happy business to run. So tell me, who is your ideal customer? Who are you doing this for? Is this, kind of team building for businesses? Is this, I picture bachelor parties. Talk to me a little bit about that. Who's your ideal customer?
It's really all of the above. You touched on some of them. So, we're giving all of your listeners and members of the Fredericksburg community in the greater DMV area an opportunity to celebrate birthday parties like never before, to enjoy team building activities as well in an awesome setting, to have memorable bachelor or bachelorette parties, as well as reunions, right? To do reunions, do something new in any kind of reunion setting, or to just have a good way to settle the score with a real nice way to do like a friendly grudge match.
So much fun. I love it. Is there a recommended beginning age range for this?
Adrian, you want to touch on that one?
Yes. We're looking at individuals from the ages of 12 and up. And it's not just limited to those that are athletic. It could be anyone. When I first participated in this sport, I was a little hesitant, but once I started, I was in it. I was like, yes, let's go. So anyone of any skill level can participate in this.
I love it. And so talk to me about how it works in terms of the logistics. Are you going out into parks, or what does it look like in terms of like the location?
Absolutely. So we offer two different options, essentially. So we have fixed locations with channel partners. We're finalizing agreements with our channel partners, our first channel partners now. The first being Champion Sportsplex, and the second being Gracie Bar of Fredericksburg. They're right here in the greater Fredericksburg area, so very accessible to those in your listening audience. And by going to our website, it's very easy to see our schedule and then book a time that works well for anyone who's interested in playing. So that's the first is the fixed location option. But we're also a mobile business. And so For those who have access to an indoor space that meets our specifications, we can also we can export our services and host those events at those facilities as well. So really flexible options for our clients.
Nice. I love that. And I love it's so smart to tap into existing businesses because you can really do some co-marketing there and you're making it really easy on people locally. That's really smart. I love it.
Absolutely.
So I want to learn more about each of you and your backgrounds, and I want to learn how you got into this. So, Adrianne, let's start with you. I'd love to learn your background and, kind of walk me through how'd you guys come up with the idea?
Well, my background is a business background, actually an accounting background. So that is my specialty right there. And I have been in the world of business for about, I want to say 30 years, not dating myself, hopefully, but I have done everything from a project manager to being an accountant to being an auditor. So that's where my background is. As far as the business, we started this, we actually had a family trip and we're a pretty tight-knit family. We did a family outing to a Dodge combat facility and we had a blast. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We were like, oh yeah, we're going to do this again. And when we left there, our daughters, we have three, were talking about, hey, this would be so great if we could do this here at home in the Fredericksburg Stafford area instead of us having to commute so far to have such fun. So that's how the seed got planted as far as the business.
I love that. Well, your business experience definitely is such a huge part of starting this business, and I love that it's something that, as a family, you collectively experienced and thought up together. That makes it so much fun. I love it.
Indeed.
I love it. Marlon, how about you? Tell me about your background.
So I guess I'm a techie of sorts. Worked in the Fortune 100 arena for a number of years. Retired from that career path, and then decided to serve my country. Most people do the inverse. They serve their country first and then do something afterwards. And currently active duty member, and a few years from retirement. But that's in general my background. But most of my background is steeped in technology, in the technology realm.
Nice. Thank you for your service. And you're going to have something really fun to do when you retire.
Indeed.
I love it. So, do you find that there are any misconceptions that you're hearing about your business that maybe you want to dispel?
Well, Dory, that's an excellent question. Traditional activities are nice, but if you want to branch out a little bit, this is really something new and exciting. So, one myth that I like to dispel is that the same old experiences, or just maybe the experiences that you were accustomed to last year, are those that are limited, that you're limited to now. So this is something new. We encourage a lot of folks to get out and try it, because I think that when you try it once, you'll be absolutely hooked. Another misconception may be that those wanting to enjoy this activity had to endure a sizable commute. But now that we're here, there's no more wrestling with I-95, which, I mean, who doesn't enjoy the idea of not having to cut through traffic? Um, I would say maybe a couple other quick misconceptions is that you have to have a large group to play. Although we do have group plans, that's not the only mode of play. In fact, we have individual plans too, which is a great way to come out, try something new, and meet different people in the greater Fredericksburg area doing a really fun activity. Last but not least, we're indoors. So all of the venues that we select are indoors, which is key. As you know, the weather here can be forgiving in one way or another, especially this time of year. There's rain, there's sun. All of our venues are indoor, climate controlled, and so you can really have fun no matter what the weather outside looks like.
I love that you mentioned that there's individual play. I feel like it seems like it would be such a fun way to meet other people, and I feel like people are really craving that that social interaction. One of the reasons why people love pickleball, right, is because it's social. So I love that you're offering that. That just sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, we think so. We think
Yeah.
our clients are really going to find this as a neat way to establish new connections.
hmm I love it. So here's a question. I imagine there's some challenges running a business as an entire family. You mentioned that you're really tight knit. And so, what would you say to listeners who are thinking about starting a business as a family? Would you have any advice for them?
I would. I would. First, be clear about roles and responsibilities. And that's really the foundation. We were very clear up front with roles and responsibilities. And though we each have a focus that we lead, like we're all happy to dive in and help each other out. So clear leadership, but everybody pitches in. I would say for any entrepreneur, though, um, or those thinking about starting a business, keep an open mind, be flexible, be agile, and
Mhm.
and adapt quickly.
Yes.
So that is absolutely key. Last but not least, network, 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 especially for those businesses in the greater Fredericksburg area. I think there's a wonderful cadre of businesses to partner with, both big and small. And it's just we've had a wonderful experience thus far working with and getting to know our smaller business brethren in the area.
I love it. I love it. And what
Yes.
a cool experience you're giving your daughters. Like, that's really cool for them to get to learn alongside their parents. And I just love what you are doing for them. I mean, it goes way beyond just a business. There's so many life lessons involved in this. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
hmm I love it. So, what is something that you wish the listeners knew about hit and run archery games?
Well,
Anybody
we
can
are
play it.
accessible.
hmm
Adrian touched on it. It's for any and every, just about any and everyone. Um, it's new. It's very accessible. So no matter where in the DMV area you are, although it's easily accessible to those in the greater Fredericksburg area, it's a short commute away for those either north or south of this general location. And a couple other things is there's a low barrier to entry. So we provide the equipment, we set the battlefield, we give you the rules, and then we just give you an opportunity to have a blast. Now it is a total body workout. I just got to let you know. So
Absolutely.
it's a really sneaky way to get a
Yes.
workout in though, because you're just there, you're having fun, you're moving
hmm
around, you're trying to avoid the obstacles and the opposing team. And I can tell you from experience, at the end of the session, you're gonna be feeling good because you got the total body workout in, a total like cardiovascular experience as well. but the following day, you may be a little sore. And that's something that you may not expect, but sore in all the right ways. And so it's just a blast.
I love
Bring
it.
your Gatorade.
Bring your Gatorade. I love it.
Yes.
Probably using some muscles you didn't realize you hadn't used in a long time.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
I
can
love it.
testify to that.
I love it. So if the listeners want to learn more, if they want to, book a program, tell me, how can they find you?
Well, you can schedule your next experience at hitandrungames.com. You can also follow us on social media at hitandrun_DMV. That's at hitandrun, HITNRUN_DMV.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to experience it myself. And I thank you both for joining me on the podcast. This sounds like the most fun business to run. And I hope the listeners are just as excited as I am to try it out. Thank you for being my guest.
Dory,
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for inviting us. It was a joy speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com.